Voters headed to the polls yesterday in the first step in the process to replace former Congressman Joe Bonner.
In all, 11 candidates were on ballots yesterday in the primary election for Alabama's 1st congressional district. First, a look at the Democrats. Well, Byrne winning the nomination with 70% of the vote, defeating Lula Albert Kegler.
But the Republican race is still undecided. Bradley Byrne came in first in the field of 9 candidates with 35% of the vote, but that wasn't enough to avoid a runoff. He'll go head-to-head with the second-place finisher, Dean Young, in 6 weeks.
Today, our Katie Weiss caught up with Byrne and Young.
She asked both of them what sets them apart from each other in the race.
Well, now it's up to 2 GOP candidates who both say they're traditional conservatives. So how are they different from one another? It's all about the experience for Bradley Byrne. He says he's proven himself before and he won't disappoint again.
One of the biggest examples was Bishop State here in Mobile. We literally had to go in and change out virtually everybody in the management of the school. Some people, as was widely reported, went to jail. Then we had to go in there and learn and cut back on the expenditures at the school so it could live within its means. And we did that without having to cut a single essential program. So I know, because I've done it, that we can cut government.
But for Dean Young, it's about party loyalty.
Bradley Byrne is a lawyer and he's an ex-Democrat. Now, I'm a small businessman and a conservative Republican. So we believe that when the people of South Alabama are given a choice, they're going to pick the conservative businessman, and that'll be Dean Young.
They also have different plans for the future.
First thing I want to do is protect the jobs that are there at Austell Shipyard. That's 4,000 jobs. They're subject to a Navy contract, and we need to protect those. The biggest thing we need to do in Washington is change course up there. They're not getting the job done for the people of America. They're not doing things in the right way. And they don't do things the way we do down here in South Alabama.
When I get to Washington, what I'll do is I'll work with the people that see the things the way I do. We'll build coalitions. Need to send someone to Washington that will stand strong on the things that matter, that can change this country.
2 GOP candidates with different backgrounds and goals who say they welcome the opportunity for a runoff. In Baldwin County, Katie Weiss, Fox 10 News.
Republican voters will decide between Byrne and Young in the runoff election, which is Tuesday, November 5th.
And the winner of that runoff will face Democrat Byrne in the general election on December 17th. Fox 10